my favorite people, the Kardashians, are coming back for their 18th season. And I saw the trailer, and there's a fight. Like a bop. Like Kim, like... Exactly. Kim Courtney was spicy the entire trailer. And at the end of the trailer, they show Kim going up to her, "Don't you ever," and started like just hitting her. And I'm guessing that's the big draw for that season. I really am tired of them. But the show's going to get to its 20th season probably. And then maybe 10 years down the line.
Hold on. That show has not been on for 20 years.
Well,
they've got to be doing
like
half seasons, kind of like Tyra.
Yeah, like
because she got to like season 50, and it's just like, wait a minute, hold on.
Yeah, they're on cycle 20 something. Yeah. I'm not interested at all, but I'm pretty sure, like maybe in 10, 15 years, they're going to start it all over again.
Neither is Tristan. Neither is Tristan.
Well, yeah, I heard Khloe Kardashian said she still has love for Tristan.
I'm sure. I mean, she always loves a man that rejects her and treats her poorly.
Like Kenya Moore. Kenya Moore hair care. That is so catchy. That is so catchy. Shout out to her because she's doing well.
Catchier than her husband.
Yeah, she can't catch him any type of way. Kenya got a better chance of getting with Carlton.
Ooh.
Right?
Oh, and to catch y'all up on Love is Blind. I'm not watching it, but I heard that the irritating white woman left the cute short guy at the altar. And I'm not surprised, but also that was a blessing for him because had he knocked her up, he would have to deal with her for the rest of his natural life. And I wouldn't wish that on Mona Scott Young.
Well,
Yes, I would. I would wish that on Mona.
Right. I've been trying to get us tickets to the reunion, but if we keep talking about Mona, like...
Why would I want to go to the reunion? Do you know how long you have to sit
there?
That
is a very good point. I heard...
Yeah. Tapings are not fun.
Okay.
Please. I barely want to tape this, and I get paid for it. I'm tired.
But yeah. You're right. But yeah, we were talking about Tyra earlier. Might as well just bring it up now. So Tyra, watch What Happens Live. You haven't heard us cover this in a while, so I'm gonna let you, start off the segment. Huh? No, but we're gonna talk about the unit.
Oh, we're gonna talk about the unit. We're gonna talk about the unit. About the unit. We gotta address what the hell is on your head. I can't even. We did enough, but
It's been a while. That's how long we haven't talked about the unit.
She looked high.
I have a picture.
We all have pictures.
We can't even use Jesus Christ. Okay, well, this is the picture.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This is a still, so I took it from my camera.
I know, but
this is the.
It's bad eye makeup. Like it looks like her eyes are bruised. The face is giving a methy, harsh tea. It's bad makeup and a worse wig.
She looked like she wants her baby back. Like she needs to get her baby back.
Can't get off her man in the jam. She has lost Isaiah. She's not losing. She's lost Isaiah.
So she was dressed great, but from the neck up, I was shocked.
Her face looks dehydrated.
She looks dehydrated. She looked like she had a long night. Those eyes, whoever did those eyes.
Raccoon tea.
Zombie tea. Mm-hmm. Crypt Keeper tea. The eyebrows are like, I don't know where they are.
Askew, like a Karen Huger wig.
And good Lord, this unit. This unit. I'm not even
it's
sure.
It's ununified.
Like, I'm trying to think what it looked like.
Disappointment.
This is a shake and go that was like...
It shook and went.
Right.
It's dried and fried. dead.
This
and
really
destitute.
is an awful picture. Like I was excited to see Tyra and Eva reunite. It was a good episode. I was hoping he was going to cover it, but yeah, I know. I was very disappointed. She was promoting her new amusement park, which is Model Land in LA. And I was wondering, would you go to that? So basically, it's going to be an amusement park that's kind of like with model instructions. Think of the Daly agency. But
how can I think of something that doesn't exist? That's
right,
like,
so Tyra
hold on.
capitalized on
that
it.
means I have to imagine. I can imagine the lost city of Atlantis. So I can imagine a functional Bailey agency, but I'm paying. So, yeah, that's definitely a Bailey agency, T. So I'm paying for something that isn't going to give me anything but an experience. Like I'm going to walk down the runway and I get to see Cynthia.
Mm-hmm. So I just want to tell you what it includes, what a package includes. So it's your very own personalized digital lookbook.
A lookbook?
Customized with fierce photos of you. Fierce is spelled with a PH for some reason. Immersive theater where you are a part of the show. Access to the shop with many modeling closets. Professional photography, moments for you designed by Tyra. Tyra will not be there. Custom lighting that complements your skin tone and features, unlike hers on Watch What Happens Live. Posing tips and tricks that will take your photo game to the next level. Now let's tell you how much these tickets are. So, general access, general admission is $59. For children, it's $40. So then there's the VIP first level is $549. Now let's get to the $1,500 ticket, which is the Fantasy Dream. This is what comes with it. It's the ultimate concierge service. This is a BravoCon scam too. Prior to your arrival, personal consultation with the Fantasy fashion and beauty expert to customize your photo shoot. So you're going to have a photo shoot. You have a veiled VIP seating, handcrafted model and elixir, and an assortment of artisanal truffles. That might be something you like.
I do love a trough.
Additional wardrobe changes, additional high fashion photographs, premium high fashion designer styling, paired with one-of-a-kind fashion pieces. So you get like an Oscar type makeover.
Ciao! Please, just because it's one of a kind, that could be Dave Chappelle. Rico Chappelle. They could be giving you Candy's wedding dress and say, hey, put this shit on. It's one of a kind. Because wouldn't nobody want a second one?
It's a model goodies gift bag curated by Tyra. And then a luxury robe.
So a bunch of Tyra shitty products?
And a luxury robe. Who doesn't love a robe?
Child, a luxury. Here's the thing. That did not say anything about the thread count. It didn't say terry cloth. I bet you that's one of them cheap little waffle robes you get from a mid-tier hotel like a Kempton tea. Please.
Well,
I could get that from the Inner Motherfucking Continental for $229.
Well, for all this, you get this for the wonderful price of $1,500.
And I still ain't met Tyra.
Right. You don't meet Tyra in any of this, right?
It's very Janet Jackson, but at least they're fucking honest. Rather than Tyra saying, come pose with me.
He really will not leave Janet alone, and it's okay. It is okay.
It's Black History Month. Mm-hmm. And that's me and Janet's Black History. Her showing up to Harlem Week and not performing, but saying, come dance with her. So at least Tyra, even though this shit is shitty, she's not saying, come pose with me. Come pose with me. And she's letting you know this is a Barely agency, aka a Bailey agency. She's not saying we gonna shimmy the maid for now while I pretend to perform on a stage that's 2 sizes too small. I'm gonna die with my fist balled up like Dustin Ross said.
Well, I know what you're not giving up for Lent. Your Janet Jackson grudge. I don't know what I'm giving up for Lent. I don't know. Anywho, I'll inform you since you didn't watch, and I'll say it because your voice is kind of hoarse. Jada's Business.
Jada's Business.
So,
you saw Jada's Business.
I saw it while I was at work yesterday. Just something to do. And I want to say the theme of the episode was healing. That's basically what the theme of it was. They really didn't go hard on him at all. Like, they were just saying Snoop, Snoop. And then it was real family.
Why did Jada make it about her?
I
mean, she took, an insult against Gayle King and made it her moment. It was real quad.
What I got from it was, it wasn't wrong of Snoop Dogg to, like, address Gayle. It was just the way he went about it. And I guess it opened up an argument after they got over the Gayle interview. They were saying that, about misogyny in the black community, which is still a problem. I mean, misogyny is embedded in our music, and our music is our culture. So it's going to take more than a Red Table Talk, a 30-minute Table Talk episode to, like...
It was 30 minutes?
It was like 30, 35 minutes. It really didn't stay on the Gayle topic too long. She did invite Gayle to the Red Table, and she didn't hurt. Yeah, he said he personally, not personally apologized. Well, he did. He DM'd her. He said he wants to meet, whatever. They also had people. They played clips for Snoop Dogg. Ayanla played a clip and was just saying, "I'm proud of you, my brother, for apologizing." Like, everyone was just saying how proud.
I'll be proud of Ayanla when she gets out of them kitten heels. Them kitten heels.
I don't know. I've never watched Ayanla's show.
She is always, even in like her Instagram clips, like she does a lot of speaking engagements. And I love to hear Ayanla speak. She's a very bright woman. She's fun to listen to. She's a great orator, a great storyteller. But she always has on a kitten heel. A kitten heel. Not a chunky kitten heel. She be, honey, balancing on them goddamn toothpicks. She will have a little 2-inch toothpick and just, you can't tell her nothing.
So, someone on Twitter said something really funny. Just made me think about the whole show and Red Table Talk. They were saying that Jada Pinkett isn't really that intelligent. All she does is just speak slow while she presses the table. I was like, ooh. Woo! So, I was thinking like, let me try that. So what we got to think about today, y'all, is healing. Healing. Snoop, my brother. Now what you did...
Wait, hold on. Put your hands up so they can see you.
I know, right? Oh, Snoop. Now what you did was wrong. And I get that. And as a woman, I felt offended too. I felt like you were talking to me. You were talking to Willow as well. And yeah, so I was like, damn, she does do that a lot. I love Jada, so...
We do have a lot of
And I think she is intelligent, and I think it was a good conversation to have, but that was funny.
Exactly.
Because I was just like, wow, she does that a lot. She presses the table.
Like Dustin said, there are jokes to be told. I would say that I do think Jada is bright, but I also think like everybody's playing a little bit psychologist these days, and it's like, unless you actually have a psychology degree, you might want to sit that ass. But I can definitely see the part of the show, because that's definitely, okay, let's have a discussion about my open marriage with Will Smith, Dwayne Martin, and Tisha Campbell. See, I want to see her press the hands on the table to that.
You want to see that?
Well, actually, you want to see that. I want to see her press her hands to the table. That's different.
I'm not interested in seeing that.
Oh, okay.
No.
Ah!
You know what I am interested in seeing? Lensables.
Oh, did you get your glasses?
I did get my glasses.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Lensable is a fabulous online lens replacement service. These lenses are very affordable. It's up to 70% off compared to retail prices by cutting out the middleman. And also, they give you lenses to fit frames that most opticians simply don't offer, where you can get new lenses in all types of frames without leaving your house. And they have their own frames too. Now, he got his glasses because he ordered his before mine. My prescription sunglasses are coming. But if you have sunglasses, if you have good frames that you want prescription lenses in, because it doesn't matter what frame you have, they will put prescription lenses in your frame. So all you have to do is take a quick picture of your prescription, send it off to Lensable, then they'll send you a box so you can send off your frames and have them fitted with the lenses you need. They will send you a box, you send it back out to them. You have new prescription lenses in your same good frames.
That sounds so convenient.
It really is, because you can't get this done at a regular optician.
Excuse me, we're in the middle of an ad.
I can't with you.
Continue.
Oh.
All the lenses are custom made, tested and fitted by certified opticians in their LA-based lab. Anti-reflective, UV, and scratch-resistant coatings come standard.
And you need scratch-resistant, and that's why I'm so happy it comes standard.
Right. So for y'all can get 20% off on your first
order.
lens. Yeah, your first lens replacement order.
With the use of code Poproast.
Yes, at checkout. Yep.
Poproast at checkout, honey.
And that's Lensables. That's LENSABL.
.com with code Poproast for
20% off
your first order. Ooh, we was giving them that old school Lenny's and Denny's tea.
Oh, yeah. Jussie Smollett has, I know, right?
I thought we were moving on, not beating a dead horse.
In this case, we will not be moving on like Maya. We are staying here. We are here to stay.
Child, Maya moved on and married her sorry ass self. Then again, I guess that's really not moving on, is it?
Well, he pled not guilty. So, we are in for another court date. TMZ called him at the airport, and I think he actually said something to them. He basically said
that he's his mother's son.
He said that to them? That's what he said?
I'm guessing.
Oh. His lawyer said he's a tough cookie, but Jussie laughs it off. It's pretty clear he's going through it.
A tough cookie? You're damn near 40. You ain't nobody's cookie anymore. You're an old biscuit. A dry biscuit. And a moldy biscuit.
He's pled not guilty again, and his legal team has filed a motion for the case to be dismissed over double jeopardy.
No, because you weren't tried, you fuckhead! Double jeopardy only works when you've been tried the first time. That's the thing. When your shit was dismissed, you never had a trial. I am so sick of these fuck-ass, pathetic lawyers trying to pull the wool over our eyes.
Which basically means you can't prosecute someone over the same offenses twice.
He wasn't prosecuted.
Jussie and his lawyer talk about that, plus other possible defenses.
Please. They're throwing shit up against the wall. Then they're going to say, oh, well, the older brother did it because he thought he was fucking the younger brother. I'm sorry. Jussie was getting dick from them both.
Well, I think they're going to be called into the case, too. Mm-hmm. Like, all I want is for him to say he lied. I don't even care if he don't even get sentenced for anything. I don't care if nothing happens to him.
You just want him to
I just want him to say that, yes, I want a confession. A confession. Unlike Usher, whose confession got misconstrued for herpes when he was talking from the woman's view, according to Jermaine Dupri.
The woman that he gave herpes to?
No, he was talking about, I'm guessing, from the woman's point of view, that maybe she should have gotten an abortion. Right, exactly. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but I know he did a Confessions Part 3 during his show.
Wait, we ain't gonna do Confessions 20 years later. That kid is grown. That kid is fucking grown.
But he's speaking from the woman's perspective, and people thought he was talking about
Child,
herpes.
he is speaking about the woman's perspective.
But back to Jussie right quick.
He woke up with 101 fever and the lump and bump.
The photog asks point blank, which is it going to be, Jussie? Telling him you didn't do it or hope Double Jeopardy saves you. Jussie said there's only one thing he can count on. Like, I just want him to tell the truth. And I will shout out to Love B. Scott. They said he has a song and they play it all the time in such a petty way where he's like, tell the truth. Tell the truth. I can't do that little.
Wait, hold on. It's like, tell the truth.
Right. The irony of it all. Just the irony of it all. Like this. Hopefully, this whole saga will end by Memorial Day weekend. I cannot go into 2021 with this. I really can't.
We went into 2020 with it.
Well, I'm trying to have hope, much like having a new president as well. Anyway.
Child, I gave up hope in 2018.
The Candyman trailer came out, but it was a teaser trailer.
That's not a trailer. Like, you don't need a teaser trailer than a trailer. Just put out a trailer or keep that shit on the playground.
And I just knew that movie scared the hell out of me, so I won't be seeing it. Even though Jordan Peele is directing it.
I don't understand how movies can scare people.
I have a really
vivid imagination.
Yes, I do.
But it's your imagination. Now, here's the thing. You can imagine money all you want. Does it make it real? So I feel like that about the boogeyman.
When I'm at
night, whenever I think I see something, I'm like, well, you know what? Let me imagine $5 billion over there. Then you just as real as that. So both of you can fuck off, and I'm going back to sleep. Pete, come on.
I just know I need my sleep. So if I can't sleep because I'm thinking of night terrors and stuff like that, like it's just hard.
Why do you think Candyman would come to get you? You ain't done nothing to Candyman.
Stop saying his name that many times.
Oh my
Jesus. He's really doing that. He's doing that, and I'm about to leave, y'all. This has been good. I'll see you soon. I'm leaving. I really am leaving. Jesus Christ. I hope there's a show to come back to when I get a return. Because I still don't know how to edit.
Honey, I'll tell you something. If he is real, then I want some rent out that fucker.
Moving on. So, this morning, I saw the New Jersey Housewives finale. And I'm sure you're going to cover it in your next episode. Make sure y'all catch that. I can't wait to see his opinion on it. But I'm going to tell you mine. This is the first time in Housewives franchise history where they ended the show 40 minutes early. They ended it 40 minutes early to focus directly on Teresa.
I knew. That's why I didn't even review this shit last night. I knew. Honey, I know I knew better. I knew we were going to get 20 minutes of the shit ending with Teresa getting called on her shit.
Right.
And then we was going to go to that fucked up family with that fucked up felonious father. And we was going to act like them pieces of shit was going to get back together, and we don't care. Here's my thing. You were a shitty parent in the home. So don't act like just because you went to jail for 4 years, oh, now I'm such this terrible parent and this terrible person. You were a piece of shit in the home on a daily basis. You gave those girls a poor example from birth. You ain't shit, you never have been shit, and you never will be shit. I'm glad they put your ass out. Out! You're worthless. And so is Teresa.
First 20 minutes was just like a wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Like, she got called out. I think Melissa secretly enjoyed calling her out in front of everybody.
Oh, Melissa loved it.
Because, like, if she would have
Melissa wants her to stop trying to fuck her husband.
I'm not sure about that. But, what Melissa could have done was go to her as a woman. face to face, private.
You can't go to a baboon as a woman.
So, damn it, I have the hiccups now. Fuck. So what Melissa could have done was just come to her as a woman in private. But I'm sure she thought, this bitch gonna lie to me, so let me put her out on Front Street. So that's what she did. And then Teresa was tongue-tied. Like, she got caught and she was blindsided. And it was so uncomfortable to see and so, like, it was a really good moment. Like, I could not believe it. Like, she really got caught red-handed in a lie. She couldn't deny it in front of everybody. Then cue the flashback footage. So then she broke the fourth wall, and they were just like, "Oh, I feel so bad. Like, I hope they don't use this." And Melissa was like, "They're gonna use this." And I know she was loving every minute of it. She's such a she's crafty.
Well, I mean, I would be sick of her trying to fuck my husband too.
So yeah, she threw her drink in the cameraman's direction and stormed off. And she locked herself in the room. Black Dolores was outside the door trying to get her to come out. Jennifer went up to the door and was just like, "Oh, Teresa, it's me. I don't want to fucking talk to anybody." So yeah, she talked to Margaret, and yeah, Margaret wasn't having it. So
Margaret shouldn't have. I mean, that would
she was so embarrassed. I think she was mad only because she got put out in Front Street.
I feel like the guy wanted more shit to happen so that his store would make it to filming.
Yes.
That's why he was like, pull her hair. And then, of course, Teresa, who low-key doesn't like Margaret and is like Danielle, miserable on the inside and the out. That's why she was like, yeah, go on, pull her hair.
Right. And she was saying she was upset that she disappointed Margaret, which I don't believe. She was upset that she got caught. And she called Danielle. She was like, I'm really upset. And then Danielle was like, for what?
The footage was there too. You all did it in front of the camera.
And the producers are manipulative because they could have been played that footage, but they waited to the end to expose Teresa at the very end.
She thought she got away with it.
Right. This woman gives all of her life to Bravo, and she thought the producer was on her side. And that is reality 101.
The producers are never on your side.
Ever.
They're here for the manipulele.
Right.
Manipulele.
Right.
I really do have to go back and watch that episode since it seems like that may be the last show Tamara's on since Braxton Family Values has been rumored to be over. But then they also said they were still filming it, so right. I'm hearing conflicting stories. I don't want it to come back. I don't want to see random Braxton hybrid. I barely want to hear from Tony. But Tamara Braxton, child, you can keep that.
Tamara. Oh, and so now she's not, because I remember you got on me for calling her Tamar.
That's not her name.
Yeah,
There's
Tamar.
no why.
But just to close out Jersey, the rest of the 40 minutes, which I'm sure you will fast forward through.
I won't even watch. I don't give a crap about... Ooh, let me choose my words carefully. A felon reuniting with its family.
Okay. But...
And I'm going to say it's.
She looked repulsed by him the entire time. He was trying to be, nice to her, trying to be touchy-feely. She wasn't having it.
Child.
And then at the end, she was just like, well...
I don't understand why he wants Gorilla Gushy, but whatever.
Right. She clearly wanted a divorce, but he didn't want to divorce. He was just like, well, we can still be together during the appeal. So,
it's going to be interesting how that divorce will work because it may be cheaper to keep him.
Oh, he's going to go after her money.
That's their money.
That's a very good point. Everything.
The thing is, y'all stole together.
Right.
Y'all got in bankruptcy together. Y'all committed fraud together. So I'm sorry, honey. That's y'all's.
But yeah, moving on. I thought we were not going to talk about Nene this episode. I really wish we didn't have to.
What do we have to say about the moose?
So, she does her little YouTube lives. And
in a tunic or a smock.
Right. She mentioned that Eva should be off the show.
I agree. Eva doesn't give shit to the show. All she's given was 3 babies.
Right. But it's Nene again saying who should and should not be on the show. She did it with Portia, she did it with Phaedra, and she did it with Cynthia. So it's just like, here she goes again. Like, just stop being so negative. Stop worrying about other people. Like, worry about yourself.
Because you don't have a plot line. You don't have a rug. You don't have a plant. And you ignore your grandchildren.
When Eva's name...
You're a bad grandmother.
Yikes. When Eva's name came up...
You know what? And it's funny that you mentioned yikes. Because speaking of people we weren't going to talk about, yikes has gone from 23 to 83.
Right.
On the charts of 58.
Yeah, we mentioned it last episode.
No, we mentioned the first drop to the 20s. We didn't mention the drop to the 50s.
Well, no.
Did we?
Yeah, I think so. It was in the 80s, and now it's probably not even on the chart anymore.
Oh, now it's dropped to the 80s. Okay.
Oh,
Yikes.
I know what you mean. The hot one. I thought you were talking about
the iTunes chart. No, I'm talking about the Hot 100. Where
the Hot 100. Yeah, it did like a dip.
Where she doesn't have the number one.
Right.
Has never in 15 years had a number one Hot 100 hit. I just wanted to confirm it was that chart.
Something else you're not giving up for Lent. But it's fine. It's fine.
I didn't know I was giving up anything for Lent. I didn't know I was Catholic.
True. Anyway. So, Nene's statement.
I'm giving up not doing the show with Pete for Lent. Pete, come on. Come on. Come on. Pete.
Well, while he gets here, Nene said when Eva's name came up, she said she agreed that she should be bend and added all.
What?
She should be bend, like in the
bend. I've never
think?
heard that.
Oh, all she's doing is spending Bravo's money having babies. That's the only quote that it's in all.
Oh,
it's in bold. It's in bold letters.
You don't even have furniture, so what are you spending Bravo's money on? Not your grandchildren.
And she rounded off by saying she's not important. And I'm like, damn.
Neither are you.
I'm just like, damn, Nene, again? Like, she don't need that.
Pete. Come on. Come on. The look on his face when he watched Pete walk in here.
I didn't
he
have
just
no
looked
look
at
on
him
my
like,
face. Did I? I didn't realize it.
Say, hey, Pete. He just had a kidney infection, so he was in the hospital for a little bit, but we got him back again. Can you stop running my pockets? Can you stop running Daddy's pockets, please? Y'all have been asking about him. I figured I'd let you know.
Well, Bravo will be running Nene's pockets.
For what? For her lack of episodes this season?
I guess so, right?
I've heard that her contract isn't episodic.
Okay.
And I kind of believe it, but I'm not sure. So they might be running her pockets, or, maybe she'll be able to sock a little money away for her and Greg's retirement, because Lord knows they need to retire.
And the last part on Nene, I just thought it was really strange that she retweeted something Brielle, Kim's daughter, said.
About her dry feet?
No, about her, Nene and Kim being the best duo in Housewives history. And Nene retweeted that. I'm like, wait a minute.
Get out of that shoe!
But I was just like, this girl just said there was roaches in your house. And you called her everything but a child of God. Mm-hmm. But now you're like, what are you trying to do here? Like, are you trying to stir some stuff up, trying to get Kim back to make you more relevant?
Yes, because Kim is the only thing that could make Nene relevant now, because Kenya don't fuck with you. Everybody else handles you with a long handle spoon because you're bitter and you're tacky and you're desperate and you're filled with antics and you're boring.
Well,
And you're a bad actress.
Oh, God.
According to The Blast, Nicki Minaj is working out a settlement with Tracy Chapman for the song that she stole.
I did not hear about that. The song isn't even that good to be like creating all this legal drama for. Like the lawyer bills and the legal fees are gonna make, come up to a more higher amount than what the song actually made.
It's like Trina's music.
Like Trina's music, I guess.
It's funny because it's been a great week for Tracy. She's getting her coin from Nicki Minaj, and now she's free from Tamar Braxton. But Tamar has a rebuttal.
Right, according to Wendy Williams, they're still together.
I'm sure according to Wendy Williams, her shoe size is an 8.
When we know it's a 16.
Wide.
Oh.
A 16 wide.
Yes. Like a Kleenex box.
Like an iron.
Like an iron, that too. Think of something like, wide and oblong. Yeah.
And that's Wendy's foot. I mean, her and RuPaul shop at the same custom-made stores for their shoes, for their shows, and she gonna say gay men shouldn't be wearing heels. Honey, if it weren't for gay men wearing heels, you wouldn't have any either. Please.
But back to Nicki. Or we don't have to.
Well, what else is there? What are her and her felon done now?
I know she apologized on his behalf during the Trinidad Carnival. He was on a float with her, and then the artist was between them, like a popular Trinidadian artist. And I think he was moving his arm out the way, and like people were just like, "What's going on?" He's just being friendly. It's just like because he's not a native, he's never been to Carnival before, so people was attacking her husband. Her husband is going to be her downfall. That's what I think.
I could see it.
He just doesn't compliment her at all.
Well, it's hard to compliment something so...
And even when she was...
awkward.
And Meek, it's just so crazy how he's a better man after being with Nicki Minaj. Like, now I can actually see them, like, on the same level now. Like, he got bigger after he left her.
And she got smaller.
Yeah.
I saw her little outfit at Carnival.
It was gorgeous. She looked really good. Flawless. So don't be saying that I hate Nicki. Like, I'm saying that, I hold her accountable for when it's time to.
Okay. All right.
I can do that. I can be, objective. Right. Some people can't, and it's okay.
Some people can't.
Right.
Some people can't.
Right.
And some people just don't find a reason to.
So when we last filmed, there was this whole drama with Alexis Skyy and all this shit. And I have no idea. Like, everyone was just fighting over who was the bad video girl.
The way.
Who paved the way. For the video girl.
For club booking.
For club bookings, for high in demand call girls. Well, high in demand video girls.
I'm sorry, now pussy been in demand since Mary Magdalene.
Since the Stone Age. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, Mary Magdalene. Wait, we were talking about, hoe bags, famous hoe bags that have paved the way.
Exactly.
So, yeah, like, I remember when
we were talking about Melissa Ford.
Right.
So.
Well, we were talking about Alexis Skyy. So then.
A whole bag.
Right. So she was, like, going against all these other girls that were throwing their hats in, or their panties in the ring, as you will. And I guess Masika entered the conversation, and then she tried to get her clapbacks in, and they're talking about babies now, and who's not taking care of their child, who's the worst mother. Like two pigs fighting in the mud, they both dirty.
My God! It really was. Who's the worst mother?
Right.
And then they was going in on Alexis Skyy saying you need to shut up because you had a spite baby. And I was like, I ain't never even heard of a spite baby before.
Yes, you did during Love and Hip Hop New York. Tara had a spite baby.
Or did Amina have a spite?
No, Amina had the baby, but then Tara was like, surprise, bitch, I'm pregnant too. So I remember on your live we were talking about the Alexis Skyy situation. It was so brilliantly explained by your
Beauty and Rebellion.
Beauty and Rebellion. Thank you for it, because I was following it like, like a football like game or something. Like, she really broke it down, because I don't care anything about these women. She did such a great job. So then I remember you was like, well, Melissa Ford kind of paved the way for that. And sure enough, Melissa Ford throwing her granny panties into the conversation. Don't knock over everything. She did. She threw them big whole panties in the ring, covered everybody. She was like, wait a minute. People talking about paved the way, and she had a point. Now that's an old hoe.
That's an original booking.
Right.
She was the first one. I'm booked.
Right.
I'm booked.
The original HO. The OH. The OGOH.
Oh, the OG of the OHOE.
Okay. And I'm not calling her a hoe. I'm just saying that
she made money off the whole image. She made money off the whole stereotype and made a cute coin off of it.
Right. There's nothing wrong with that.
She made a whole bunch of money in front of a step and repeat taking pictures.
Right. And I mean, she was before Kim K,
Mm-hmm. Paved the way.
Paved the way. So I give it up to Melissa Ford, But yeah, it got all the way up to that. So then later on this week, earlier this week, Alexis Skyy got into a fist fight in Atlanta. And
what?
She got snatched balls.
What?
She did.
Are you serious?
She won the fight.
What?
She won the fight, though. You
what?
See it?
No.
Well, let's look at it.
Oh my God. What? Are you for real?
I'm dead. I told you about this.
No, you did.
This was at the Black Ink.
Oh my God. She's getting her ass whooped at Black Ink Crew Atlanta. Panties out. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Well, she was getting some licks in. And then snatched bald. Titties out.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Could you imagine this being a part of your legacy?
No.
Right. Just fighting and scrapping. Like, they were scrapping too on the floor. I mean, she didn't get her ass whooped.
I mean, like, I'm sorry. I saw genitals to the hardwoods, and that to me means you've lost. Like,
I mean, just because they get you on the floor a couple times.
Times, and then snatch your wig. You dragged your clean vagina across a dirty New York City floor. Or a dirty Fulton County floor. I'm sorry, honey. You lost. You gonna be picking shit out that fucker all night. You gonna have to go home and rinse that out with hydrogen peroxide.
Well, in Atlanta, there was the steam treatment.
That's what you need.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I keep my genitals off the ground.
It was, we already knew this was going to happen. And then I guess she's going to be on... Bless you.
Okay, what were you saying?
I was just saying, what was I saying?
Genitals on the ground.
No, you said genitals on the ground, which is just crazy to me. Genitals on the ground.
That's where they were.
Yeah, Alexis Skyy. Oh, I'm saying she's going to be on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and this is just basically increasing her chicken gift card value. Yes, the chicken gift card value. There's still chicken gift cards that are sent out. Who do you think who has the most valuable chicken gift card on Miami right now?
I think everybody's getting a $5 card.
Really? Well, is that low or high?
Low.
Low. Okay.
What, have you been watching Miami? You probably have. You probably haven't. Miami has given, I have bowel movements that are more interesting than Love and Hip Hop Miami. Like when I sneezed, that was more interesting, more moving, more meaningful, more entertaining than Love and Hip Hop Miami.
Gotcha.
It's not a shit show anymore. They don't have Bobby Lights on, you know.
No, Bobby Lights is going to be on the next episode.
Well, who is he going to slap? That. He's not dating anyone.
I don't know. They're going to like this allegedly this thing at a motel or something like that. And they're going to perform at some like bar.
I love how you caught yourself with motel.
Right. Yeah.
No mo, not ho, but mo.
A mess.
Just like Bobby's makeup and teeth.
Yes, he looks pretty as a girl though. He does. Just something he should look into. I
don't think so. Oh my God. I have some closing of the show, T.
Share.
Kenya Moore has taken Daly off her social media.
Oh, okay.
It's no longer on her Instagram or her Twitter.
It should have never been her last name in the first place.
I don't think the marriage was really legit.
The marriage was a rubber stamp.
Well, we'll see you sooner than we see Kenya Moore's marriage license.
And we'll see you sooner than Jussie Smollett's confession.
Oh.